welcome back to the Glory Man United Side episode 72, and today we're bringing you a cup bonanza. Today we're at home to Bayern Munich, where we're 2-2 after the first leg, and then we've got I think it's 5th round tie with Derby, is it? 6th round tie, sorry, with Derby. Winners here go straight to the semi-finals. So let's have a look at where we left off. Since our demoralising defeat against Man City and then panning Liverpool, we totally and utterly destroyed Southampton as well. Lukaku scoring 5 goals. He had a hat-trick in the first 13 minutes. 3 goals inside 9 minutes. There must be a record or something there. Martial scoring as well, and Rashford too. Lukaku continued his scoring form against Man City, where we got our revenge. 2-0 at home in the league, which, to be perfectly honest, is more important. So, continuing on to today's game. Start off with Bayern first. We'll jump straight into it, because we're near the end of the season. Just before we do that, let's have a quick look at the Premiership. We are kind of running away with it now. We are scoring the goals, which is good. And you can see most of our players are on the top of the play stats for now. Icardi is 1 away from Harry Kane. He's on 27. But he is leading the averaging ratings ahead of Martial. And of course Harry Kane's in there as well. Martial and Icardi again with top assists. Although Chisa is... He's got quite a few assists, that chap, for Tottenham. He's had 24 assists already this season. He could be a player to have a look at, really. He's a right winger. He's only 23 years old. I'm going to add to a short list. We'll stick him on for the short list, and we'll make an inquiry. No harm in it. Could be an ideal replacement for Dembele, I think. So, anyway, back to the team. With Sula ineligible for this game, we're picking virtually our strongest side, although Rashford could come in for Martial. Fjord really could do strengthening. Sanchez, you can have the start ahead of Cruz, because Cruz is slightly tired. And you can be... Don't want we'll give you roaming. Okay, so the side that's going to face Bayern Munich, and boy do we need a win here. We've got 2 goals from the first leg, which is good. Donnarumma starts in goal. Nacho, Lindelof, Umtiti and Alaba at the back. We have Herrera and Sanchez in the middle. Koeman and Rashford out on the wings, with Lukaku and Icardi up front. We're going to come straight out the blocks again. We're going to go straight to attacking. Anderson, Müller and Lewandowski. Tell the team to carry on where they left off. And we kick off with Lukaku first. 100% possession so far, lads. Anybody in the box? No, he's offside. Throw in to Alaba, to Icardi, up to Rashford. Oh, skins in. And he's ahead already. 5-6 minutes in, and Rashford gets ahead of his defender. And puts us in front on the night and on aggregate. Oh, great play there. And Neuer. He was left doing the splits. Incidentally, in the league, we have almost surpassed 100 goals for the season, which is amazing. Koeman free kick, just over the bar. I mean, we have got a goal difference of a +70, I think it is. So it's been quite a season, it has to be said. Apart from the Carabao Cup final, that was a shock result. Icardi and Koeman, so both wingers in on it, and that's another assist by Lukaku. I thought it was Icardi. Icardi comes down the wing, crosses it. Oh, he got a header on it, didn't he? That's class an assist, really? Man City find themselves 2-0 up, 4-0 up on aggregate against Benfica, so they look to be going through. Rashford again, Lukaku, Icardi skins his man. And Rashford, ooh, almost from a tight angle though. We are all over him at the moment, which is good. Herrera. Back to Koeman. Koeman with the ball in. And Lukaku scores now. Can't stop scoring at the moment, Lukaku. Ideally, we could do with Icardi scoring. I think he's top goal scorer as well in the competition at the moment. Good ball in. And Lukaku pounces. Neuer will be angry with himself there, but we are 3-0 up. Man City find themselves 3-0 up as well. And that is... Alaba's made 5 mistakes apparently. Really please keep it going. Haven't really got much to say there. Bayern kick off. They're probably wondering what the hell hit them again. That's a good take by Donnarumma. Well out there. That's what Neuer should be doing. Rashford comes forward. He picks it up from the goal kick. Coman in the box. Rashford again with his second of the game. And I tell you what, between him and Martial on that wing, I don't need anybody else. They're still young. We just keep this team as long as possible because I don't think we need anybody else. Nacho to Coman. Free ball to Lukaku. And he scores his second goal as well. He's on fire, this guy. That's his 20th of the season. So we've got Lukaku, Rashford and Icardi on 20 plus this season. Good ball by Coman. And Icardi gets into the box, but he's only got sights for one thing, Lukaku. And he's on a hat-trick, same with Rashford. So, are they going to get another hat-trick? Icardi. Ball to Rashford. Close. Ball's up this end. Not very often we have the ball up at our half. Oh, it's a good take. Icardi's still there. He's playing the provider mostly, or just taking the players away. Herrera comes forward now. Oh, is it the bar twice? We need to get Icardi out there. Although he's not playing so well, he might. Oh, Umtiti there it was, not Lukaku. We're going to give Icardi a rest and we're going to bring Wilson up. Savic can come in for Herrera. And Asensio, why not? Change that midfield. There you go. Asensio hasn't really featured that much this season. I want to try and get him some game time. I don't want him to be unhappy and leave. That's not what we want. Gabriel comes forward, Lewandowski again, and him and Thiago, they've been pushed back, and Asensio cuts in, ball to Wilson, hasn't got the legs. Lewandowski underneath it. Oh, beautiful take that. Gabriel again. Oh, good header away. Out to Gaia, Vidal, Gabriel, Lewandowski. It's going wide, but alright, if you want to make sure. That's fine. And it comes in again. You'd expect it. No, they haven't got a clue in front of goal, have they? Wilson should have done better with that. Mark Rashford again. Lukaku over to anybody? No. Lewandowski on goal. And he puts one in. Okay, 7-3 on aggregate. I'm happy. This is going to plan. Not happy that we lost it there. It's Lukaku's fault though. It's a bad ball and... Nah. I'm not going to blame Donnarumma for that. With the attempt he should have made, but... You know what? It doesn't really matter. Benfica got one back as well. Gabriel comes forward. Vidal. Thiago. Lewandowski. Also good start. Lads, come on. Let's encourage him a little bit. Rashford, penalty. You've given them a penalty. What for? This is the sort of thing that we need to cut out. Vidal, good penalty. Wow, Donnarumma made the attempt. Although he didn't move off the middle though, must admit. And Umtiti comes at the back post to make it 6-2 on the night, 8-4 on aggregate. He couldn't miss from there, could he really? Coming up to full time, that has to be it now, surely. There we go. That will do nicely. Nothing needs addressing. Passionately say then, very pleased with your performance and the result. What else can we ask? Man City win 5-1 on aggregate as well. Man United triumph over Bayern in the second leg. Well, we do. For Rashford's injured for a few days, we received 5 million. Boy, do we need it. Who's this? Barcelona scouted Lindelof. Hands off. Let's have a look at the finances. We have got a transfer budget of 89 million. Or is that for next season? I think that's for next season, you know. I think the budgets came through. And that's our budget for next season. 89. Although I don't know where from. Although we'll have a big influx coming in anyway, won't we? So, Derby in the next round of the FA Cup. Can we progress to the semi-finals in this one? We seem to be quite good on the cup runs of late, so let's carry on our form, and we'll see you guys momentarily. That's a big word for a Monday morning. Right, we have the draw for the Champions League quarter-finals just before we play the Derby game. So Monaco, Juventus, Man City, Paris Saint-Germain, Chelsea, Leverkusen, ourselves, and Real Madrid. I really don't know. Let's start off and let's find out, shall we? So, PSG will play Chelsea. Okay, that's one English team out of the hat. Leverkusen. Now, we did play these in our group stages, I think we did. And they play Juventus. So, Real Madrid. Alright, so we're at home first. Monaco. We play Real Madrid. Oh dear, where are they? Line second. Well, no, they're not. The line first, and they're well, I wouldn't say they're storming it. Lost silly games. Let's have a look at how they're doing. So they're not losing many. They're winning. Isco seems to be the major problem. Ronaldo, once again, he's 36 years old now. Ronaldo. Well, he's still featuring quite heavily. I mean, he's scored 440 goals in 609 games. Thing is, would you still have him? Oh, he's only 7.5 million though. What could we have him? Could we have him as a coach? I wonder. He is on 475 grand a week though, so it's a possibility though. There's confirmation we play Real Madrid. Right, that'll be interesting. So on to the Derby game, where we have a matter of the FA Cup to settle first. So just a couple of changes. Kimmich and Sula come in. And Shaw does as well. So we're changing the back four. So Donnarumma, Kimmich, Sula, Umtiti and Shaw at the back. We have Savic and Storaro midfield now, replacing I think it was Sanchez and Herrera. Dembele and Martial, French connection, replace Rashford and Coman, but Icardi and Lukaku remain up front. Lukaku's on 20 goals now, lot. So 63 goals between them. You got Martial on 17. We have Rashford on 24 as well, and Wilson on 16 with Coman on 12 too. So everybody's getting in there. I'm tempted to bring Joe Pereira in for this one. I'm going to try and get him up to 7 rating. Then we will have everybody on 7. Let's submit this team and let's see if we're going to remain on attacking as well. So again, philosophy not broken, don't fix it. Santander, the bank. Wait a minute, so how's he done? Because I think he's not a bad forward for Derby. He's not done too bad. Not as prolific, granted, but hey ho. Huddleston, Thorne. Tell team expect to prove a point today. Well, I'll certainly say then we should be winning this comfortably. Come on, lads. Let's give performance that they're expecting us to have here. Can't get my words out. Right, 6 minutes in. It's normally a goal around about this time. Preferably not for them. Sula plays it back. He's on a yellow card already, which we need to watch that. Is it Wayman or Veman? What a strike. And Derby are 1-0 up. Well, that was unexpected. Lawrence puts the ball in. And Pereira, what are you doing, son? Derby come again. As long as it's not like when we played against bloody Man City and then we got hammered. And it looks like we are. 2-0. Demanding more straight away. Lawrence again. Good stop, and we're 2-0 down, people. Right, can we get a ball in? Get a penalty, ref. Right, can we get back into this game? Icardi. That's one back. That's his 44th of the season. It's a good penalty. Very, very good penalty. Right, we're back in it. we seem to be all over them and nothing seems to be happening. Hair dry treatment. I'm going to go aggressive. Expect to see a much better showing. And at the same time, I'm going to say get creative. We need to get this other goal back. Get underneath it. Sula, good cover. Shaw to Storaro. Probably not the best choice. Savic, Martial. Inside to Lukaku. Dembele, Icardi. We're back on level terms, people. Oh, he's not offside. Oh, good grief. Right. Throw in. Icardi. That's not offside. Pick that out. Icardi with his second of the game. And we are back on level terms. Slots it in nicely. 5 Derby players standing there. Could we get a winner out of this lot? Half an hour to go and I'm getting very nervous. I'm not used to being in a position where we're struggling. Is that his hat-trick? No, it's Lukaku this time. And we complete our comeback. Shaw with the ball in and off Icardi to Lukaku. Alright, I'm comfortable now, I'm happy. Pause this game, we just make a couple of substitutions. Sanchez, you're coming for Storaro. Cruz, I'm going to give you deep play in because I want you just to slow things down in midfield and just sit back a little bit as well. And you know what? Rashford or Wilson? We'll give Wilson the game. 2 minutes to go. Come on. Let's hold out a little bit longer. Cruz with a corner. Anybody. And that's another goal. Dembele this time. 4-2. And what was all the worry about? It was a good goal. All the time in the world. Oh, that's a cracking goal. Lovely bit of play. Dembele with a corner this time. And they header it away. Time must be up, referee. Come on, son. Blow. Sula plays it all the way back to Pereira. And I've just looked at the stats. We've had 27 shots on goal. 16 on target. So we're getting more than half. Which I'm really, really pleased with. 57% possession as well. Kimmich, well, he's non-existent in this game, really, was he? Yeah, efforts were excellent. They were a lot better in the second half. We hammered Derby, really? Apparently I got some praise for the victory. Turned it around at half time. Well, could say I did. I inspire the Red Devils. And classic Icardi. Thanks, my friend. You got us out of jail. Although you should have had a hat-trick. We have got the FA Cup semi-final draw coming up, so we'll stay with that. Tottenham hammer Crystal Palace 6-1. Harry Kane 5 goals. Oh, good grief, he's just scoring for fun, isn't he? Out of interest, how many he's had? 28 this season. 44 from 39 games he's scored. Right, FA Cup. Ourselves, Chelsea, Tottenham and Leeds in the hat. Chelsea, Tottenham. Okay, don't let it be us. Yes, as if I knew. And we play Leeds. I'm more than happy with that. More than happy with that. Right, we're going to leave it there. We have got Real Madrid coming up, so for obvious reasons we're going to be coming back for that one. And I think, yeah, we're going to come back to the Real Madrid and Chelsea game. And then the following episode will be the Real Madrid Leeds game. It's kind of all set in stone now, isn't it? So, if you enjoyed that video, 10 goals to 4 aggregate score. Icardi scored on both occasions. Lukaku, Icardi as well. Getting back on the score sheets. Please pop a like on there. If you'd like to see more, please subscribe. And thank you very much for watching. Thank you.